It depends, really. It depends on the game, it depends on the concept, it depends how young you are and how influential the game is actually on your personality. If you're very influenced easily, then yeah, it can have an effect. But also, on the other hand, it depends. Can you really actually see that it's a game only? Can you see that you're just playing a game, it's not realistic, and you totally control the world there? That's what it's made for. You are in control of a world where you can do what you like, you can play what you like, have whatever consequences you want happening without ever actually affecting you in real life. And that's what the whole concept is about, so that it doesn't cause you to go and do that in real life, so you can just do it in the world.
Violence in game and blood everywhere, gun shooting, killings and a lot of stuff like that.
Because I play video games myself, and that don't affect me in any reason, because what do you call it? It's like when I play GTA, I don't go outside and start doing what you do in GTA. It's just you're playing the game and you're just getting to know how the experience is.
Keep you away from your friends and that. Obviously, you sat down home playing the game and that. No time for you, mate.
No, I see as a socializing event. I can play by myself, but I can play with my mates and have fun at the same time.
Well, video games, I've spoken before which ones I've played, and to be honest, playing video games in itself is from an aspect where you've got a lot of time on your hands, you haven't got much better to do, anything better to do, and so you go on to play them. So it is isolation in that aspect, because obviously you're playing them yourself and you are playing them individually, and you're there taking up your own time, spending your own money there playing them. So isolation is definitely a key aspect of it, but that's also infers isolation, like some sort, as though you're alone, but you're only alone in that sense that you're playing the game by yourself. So in a wider aspect, of course, socially you're not alone or isolated, but yeah, during playing the game and stuff, isolation is definitely a key aspect. I mean, for some games it makes it scarier actually. Isolation is definitely a really good factor. So for the games, for fulfillment of the game's enjoyment, then yeah, I would say you are isolated.
A popular new video game actually allows you to be a terrorist and kill people. Take a look.
Definitely, 100%. I'm 100% sure it does, because everything in the media is 100%. It's just leveled up a lot more than it really is. Manhunt 2, it was played and then they banned it. A lot more of the games, all they ever do is just show parts killing other people. They show the blood, they show the guts, they show the gore. They don't actually show anything where storyline to it. There's a deeper meaning behind it. There's actual part of the game that shows this is reality. This is how actual things are happening in real life. But people just want to show, oh, they're playing a game, or they're killing people. That's going to affect their moods. It's going to demoralize society. It does not. It's just a fact of the mentality that people have after viewing the reviews from the media, and it's a biased form.
Yes, they do, but that depends on what do you call it, person really. But it's like a game GTA, like they say it's violence, but yeah, games when they come out they also have the age limit as well, like 18. So yeah, the media, what an entity. I mean, they seem to exaggerate everything nowadays, but when it comes to video games, my god, they really go over the top, don't they? I mean, never mind government policies and people, they just stick to the media, yeah. And you talk about taking the piss, yeah, but the media really exaggerate. I mean, you know, boy A kills boy B, and what is it? It's because he's been spending his time sat home playing a video game. Is that what you tell him? I've been spending my time. Does it look like I'm gonna kill anyone? Does it? I don't kill people for the fun of it. It's an absolute joke that the media and these newspapers, who have no real understanding of what a game means or what it's like to have free time on your hands, so you decide to spend it casually by playing video games, they decide to suddenly jump out of the trees, out of nowhere, dive on this bandwagon along which everyone else seems to go with, the government and other individuals who actually have never played a video game in their life, decide to jump on the bandwagon and say this is it, video games nasties, video games influence people. Video games don't influence people, people influence video games. People have their own minds made up before they play these video games. They play them at an age where they know what's right and what's wrong. So you can't tell me that the media do influence it, and they make
it really, really, really bad, so that people like me who actually enjoy playing these video games don't get to, because silly idiots who run these media companies decide to print stories by saying that these games actually have an effect, a detrimental effect on the mentality of most of these gamers, and in my opinion, it's rubbish.
С нами Бог. Remember, no Russian. The stairs. Go. Check your fire.
Too aggressive in my form. Too much violence and that. Gunshots, blood, people dying as well.
Well, to be honest, I found it quite disturbing, because I think this is just another boundary broken, basically, because I don't think I've ever seen anything as explicit as this in a game before. So I found it very, very disturbing. It did have a bit of an adverse effect on me, to be honest, because I thought, yeah, it was a bit challenging, and I couldn't really find myself not going through an experience like that again. But it was definitely something new for me, and yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I understand that they're still games, so I'm not going to take it to that step further when I say it's influenced me in any way. All it's given me is an opinion on this in this line of games, the Call of Duty games, which is something quite different, because that is something quite different which they actually did. So yeah, I found it very, very disturbing, but yeah, I'm still a bit shocked, to be honest, that they put something like that in a game. I mean, yeah, really disturbing.
Action!